an opportunity to go up in the police helicopter to show the Minister what it can do. And let me just say again what a fantastic job our crews did helping out in the Bahamas when they were there for a number of days in the immediate aftermath of the hurricane. And this is an incredible asset that we have in the islands, and I think everyone is looking forward to the second one arriving as well, which will increase our capacity. What I want to say today is the purpose of the Minister's visit is that we've been discussing with the Premier over a number of months now and have reached agreement to establish a Cayman Islands Defence Regiment. Now this will be a reserve unit and it will be very much Cayman-led, and we will, the UK will facilitate the setting up of this unit.
As part of the UK's commitment to the overseas territories here in providing support for humanitarian assistance and disaster relief in the event of hurricanes. And on that occasion I was on Mounts Bay and visited the Montserrat Defence Force. And as a result of that visit, we have, from a UK government perspective, worked more closely with Montserrat in developing their skill sets. And it really gave me the idea that it would be useful across the region for the overseas territories to have their own capability and focus very much on humanitarian assistance and disaster relief. But let me be clear, that does not mean at all that the UK will be doing anything other than continuing to support with our own assets here in the region. Whilst Mounts Bay will be heading back to the UK shortly, she will be replaced next year. But I'm determined that this should be a locally recruited unit and also a locally led unit. That really is important as part of our partnership. But in order to get this unit up and running, we've had discussions with the Premier. There will be considerable support from the United Kingdom. I am a reservist myself for the last 31 years. I'm a Royal Engineer. It seems to make sense to have a partnership with Royal Engineers from the Army Reserve in the UK, because they are the experts who can help deliver the very support that we would need here in the event of a hurricane hitting. We're very excited about the project. We're very excited about being able to work together with Cayman. I know the Premier has some thoughts as well. But this really should, over the next year, start as a project, and we hope to have an initial operating capability by this time next year.
This is being seen as something very positive for the territories. I think the assistance we were able to render to our brothers and sisters in the region in aftermaths of Hurricane Irma and Maria a couple of years ago, and more recently Dorian in the Bahamas, makes it very clear that collectively, as a region, we need to work together to be able to assist each other. Because as we say in these parts, today for me, tomorrow for you, or tomorrow for you, today for me, as the case may be. So we are working on building Cayman's resilience and capacity to deal with these issues, development of Coast Guard, with the acquisition of these helicopters, and now I hope the creation of a reserve regiment which is capable of rendering humanitarian assistance and disaster relief, not just locally but overseas.